Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about Ronald Araujo's renewal with FC Barcelona. This is a huge moment for this club and we are going to be speaking about what is the big picture from this moment. Because yes, like I've said, Araujo is going to be a Barcelona player until 2026 and this is a moment for us to really celebrate. And then later in the video, we're also going to be talking about Paul Pogba potentially being linked to FC Barcelona, which is going to be something very interesting to talk about for today's video. There's so much that we do have to discuss for today, but before we go into any of this, I do want to speak about the partnership between Sorare and Barca Media. If you guys do not know what Sorare is, they are basically a digital collectible company and also considered as a fantasy football game, where within this website you get to own your own digital cards. You can collect these cards, trade these cards with your friends. You can use these cards every week by using these cards within a 5-man lineup, and depending on who you place and how they perform on that weekday or weekend, you are going to be winning special prizes. And of course, there are going to be different tiers within the cards that you do collect. So for example, there is the common tier, the limited tier, the rare tier, the super rare tier, and the unique tier. And by using the link that I am going to be providing down below on the description box and on the pinned comment, because we have created this partnership between Barca Media and Sorare, if you do sign up within that link, if you do buy a total of 5 cards that is on auction, you do win 1 free limited card. So it is a very exclusive deal. You cannot find this anywhere else. You guys can also follow my account so you guys can see how I do play, how I perform every weekend, what type of rewards I do win, what cards I also do win. We can trade and collect and have fun all together. It's going to be an extremely fun moment for everybody here. I hope you guys do enjoy it. And now let's get back into the video. So let's talk about Ronald Araujo, because yes, he has renewed with Barcelona until 2026 and his release clause is going to be set at 1 billion euros. It's a very relieving moment for us fans, and it's also a very inspiring moment for many fans, and especially for me. And the reason why I'm saying that this is a very inspired moment, it is because Barcelona are making the correct moves. We have Ansu Fati, right, who has renewed until 2027, Pedri until 2026, and now Ronald Araujo until 2026. And this is what I do mean by the bigger picture of this whole thing. We have to congratulate this club, right, Joan Laporta, Mateo Lemán, Jordi Cruyff, for prioritizing the correct things. And I have always said that for us within this club, we need to focus on the renewals when it comes to Ansu, Pedri, Araujo, before we even get into the conversation of trying to bring in someone like Lewandowski or Erling Haaland or Kylian Mbappe or Pogba or whoever Barcelona are trying to get. The priority right now is to renew the players that we currently do have and have shown that they do have potential to be one of the best players in the world. All of these players that I have just named, when it comes to Ansu, Pedri, and Araujo, they have all shown that they love this club. And not only that, but they actually deliver results for Barcelona. Like the amount of disrespect that we could have done to these players, Barcelona could have easily said, let's just focus on these other players because we want to buy the best players in the world, while we have these youngsters over here bleeding out of their eyes for this badge. And so I'm glad that Barcelona did not take that route. We are again prioritizing the correct things, and now Barcelona is in a position where we could say that yes, maybe one day in about 2 or 3 years we can say that we do have the best players within every position. For example, Ansu Fati, he has the potential to be the best left winger in the world. Pedri, he has the potential to be the best central midfielder in the world. And be very careful, right? Like this is not too far off. Pedri can easily become the best central midfielder in the world in about a few years, and he's actually very close to becoming that as of right now. And then when it comes to Ronald Araujo, he actually can become the best center back in the world, and we cannot even question that. These 3 players that we are naming here, they are going to be the leaders of this project, and we also do have to thank these players, and especially for Ronald Araujo, because we knew that this center back was being approached by many clubs out there. It could have been City, it could have been Real Madrid itself, it could have been Liverpool, it could have been Juventus, it could have been many other clubs, maybe even PSG, that were offering 3 times the amount what Barcelona were offering. Araujo could have easily said, look, I have shown enough, I know my worth, I have shown that I can improve a certain team, look at what I've done to Barcelona, I deserve to get paid like someone like Van Dijk at Liverpool. But no, Araujo is not thinking in that way. He is committed to this club, and the same thing goes for Pedri. Pedri was approached a few months ago by Bayern Munich, by Manchester City, by Liverpool, and many of these clubs, but no, Pedri is also thinking in the exact same way, right? He said, look, I know that Liverpool, City, and Bayern, maybe they do have better sporting projects at the moment and better than Barcelona, but I do believe in this project and where we are going. I do think that that eventually this Barcelona club will be above Liverpool, City, Bayern with Xavi and Joan Laporta in charge. Pedri believes in this club. He knows that this Barcelona team will be one of the greatest in a few months or maybe in a few years. And the next step that Barcelona now should be taking and focusing on, it is going to be Gavi. Gavi is someone who has also shown he is committed to the club, just like Araujo, just like Ansu, just like Pedri. There is nobody other like him. Like the last time we have seen someone close to Gavi was Mascherano. Like his intensity, his motivation on the pitch, his craziness. Gavi is literally a clone to Mascherano. And the fact that I can even say this, knowing that Gavi is 17 years old, who knows what this player is going to be like in about 4 or 5 years. We have to lock down this player. This is securing the future of this club, and it is also going to be strengthening Xavi's work and his image that he does want to portray within Barcelona. Gavi, Araujo, Pedri, Ansu, that is enough. If you can get these players to be the best in their position and maximize their potential, Barcelona will be going places. You better bet that. So the only thing that I could say for everybody here who is watching this video right now, let's support these players. If you guys follow them on Instagram or on Twitter or anywhere, right? Or maybe even OnlyFans, support them. Say that, yes, you can do better. Yes, we have your back. Yes, you are the best within your own position. And now let's really focus on the other two players like Gavi and Dembele. They are next. And so whatever happens, any new details regarding Gavi and Dembele within the future, in the coming days or weeks, we are going to be talking about it here in this YouTube channel. Now, let's lastly talk about Paul Pogba, because yes, this is a very strange report. It does say here, according to many sources in England, that Barcelona, Madrid, and Juventus are all planning to start first discussions over Paul Pogba once the season does end. The player is likely to listen to all offers before making a final decision. So here's one thing that I do want to get very clear. Pogba is going to be a free agent in this coming summer. And I know that there is a huge chance that Pogba is going to be leaving Manchester United, because we know what's currently going on at Man U. They are going to be bringing in a brand new coach named Ten Hag, who is the current coach for Ajax. And Ten Hag is going to want to do a overhaul in Manchester United, right? He wants to restart this team. And Paul Pogba may see his way out and say, okay, I've had enough years at Manchester United. Where is going to be my next journey? And let me tell you guys, if Pogba can come into Barcelona for free and Barcelona end up paying Paul Pogba for around 6 to 7 million euros per season, I would really bring him in. I would really do that. And here's what gets very interesting, right? Like, I'm not going to be here and say that Barcelona should be hell-bent on Paul Pogba because he is a great player. I want Barcelona to try, right? What do I mean by that? I mean, I want Barcelona to try and attempt to sign Paul Pogba by giving out a salary that Barcelona can afford, and Barcelona have to be very comfortable with that. They have to know that, yes, we are going to be offering the lowest wages compared to a team like Madrid and Juventus. And the reason why I want them to try that is because the moment Paul Pogba says, I want to prioritize Barcelona, even though Barcelona are going to be paying me less, that is really going to be telling us a lot on where Pogba is at mentally. Because what we are going to be seeing here, if he does end up choosing Barcelona over Madrid and Juventus, even though we're only going to be paying him around 5, 6, 7 million euros, is Pogba saying, I want to prioritize a good sporting project and I want to work hard to succeed because I'm 28, I'm 29. I'll only have about 4 or 5 great years in top European football. And Barcelona, right? We are a club that we want players that want to be committed to this badge. We want players that want to be successful for many years. That is what Barcelona should be. If you, right, if a player wants to come to Barcelona knowing that they're going to be paid less, but they know that they want to succeed and they're going to be working hard, of course we're going to want you. So Pogba, I would welcome this player if he ends up making a decision like that. Do I think that it should be a priority for this club? No, I don't think so. I don't even think that he should be a starter within this club, because we still should revolve around Pedri, Gavi, Frankie, Pablo Torre, and Nico Gonzalez. But if Pogba does come in here, we can do so many things. Like, for example, we could do a 3-4-3 formation with a 4-man midfield of Pogba, Pedri, Frankie, and Gavi, with Pogba and Gavi, or maybe Pogba and Frankie being those two players within the center, with Frankie or Pedri or Frankie and Gavi being very inverted. So as of now, everything right now is just speculation. Everything right now is just my first thoughts on Pogba moving to Barcelona. Potentially, I would still consider this as a very fantasy signing. Please do not get your hopes up if you think that Pogba has a 90% chance of going to Barcelona. This is just a fantasy signing. I do not know if this is going to happen. Maybe there's like a 5% chance of him moving to this club. It's just very interesting to know, because this is just the beginning of what could happen within the summer. But anything new regarding Pogba and Barcelona, we are going to be talking about it here in this YouTube channel. That is going to be wrapping up today's Barcelona daily news. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.